What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 1 of our Inter Milan Restoring Their Legacy series. I have to work on the title. Essentially, it's a journeyman now, but a lot has changed around here. If you have been viewing my channel, a lot has changed. Most notably, the fact that you can now see me. I am here. I've turned on my webcam, and yeah, I thought it was about time. Fresh start, fresh team, fresh look for my channel, right? I need to start upping my game, so I've whacked the webcam on today. I need to work on the placement, so yeah, bear with me while I sort of get the teething process over and done with. But hopefully, yeah, you guys can bear with me whilst I deal with that. So this is what I look like. You're going to see me occasionally look down here in this corner. That's because that's where I can see myself, so I'm just double checking that all is okay. I've also had to move my microphone to accommodate this, and I'm playing on a screen I don't usually play on. It's all just new to me. Bear with me while I figure it out. But yeah, this is what I look like. Apologies if there's any glare in my glasses, it's causing you any issues. Like I said, teething process. But last episode, if you did watch that, episode 50 of the Lyon save, you'd see that we did win the league title again, back to back. So our time there had come to an end. We'd done what we needed to do, as I can actually search for Lyon. There they are. Yeah, I did what I needed to do in the league and campaign. There they are, 2 back-to-back trophies. And yeah, at the end of the season, I saw that the Inter Milan job, it actually wasn't available. I actually interviewed for Benfica. I interviewed for Benfica, and they unfortunately turned me down. They said they weren't happy with what I was going to do with the youth players. That I mentioned that I'd like to be able to sign youth players as well as develop them, and they were like, no. So unfortunately, it didn't end up at Benfica, as they would have been a very good one to do as well. Porto have won it 5 years in a row, so they would have been a good one. But Inter Milan, it actually wasn't available at first. They were Joachim Low was their manager, and he was in very insecure. So for example, the Turkey job, if you click on Turkey. Oh, for some reason I could view job ad. Oh, okay, never mind. If you click declare interest in job, senior squad, it sometimes puts the club under pressure to make a decision on their manager. That's what I did, and it worked out for me. So that's what I did, yeah, to get the job here. They forced Joachim Low out, and actually we ended up just doing a switch, because if you look at Lyon, is it going to load? Nope. Oh, as I hit my microphone, it's all, this episode is shambles. What's going on? My IP isn't working for some reason. Yeah, if you look at them, Joachim Low's their manager. So in essence, we basically did a straight swap. They haven't actually got rid of anyone. Martin Terrier left while I was there, I believe, and they've managed to keep hold of all their players, apart from a couple that they've transfer listed, and a couple are really wanted. Lenglet's got a bid from Man United. Tete's got a bid from Bournemouth and Brighton. Loftus-Cheek from West Ham. De Clercq's wanted. Mendy's wanted. Maxwell Cornet's wanted. Chiquinho's wanted. Sander Berg's wanted. Husem's, of course, wanted. All of these players are wanted and desired. So that's pretty interesting. Major's actually transfer listed by demand, I believe, because they've only transfer listed him for 44 million. So I think he's forcing his way out. But enough of my old team. You guys want to see what's happening at Inter Milan. So just a warning, there will be no games today. This is an introduction to the side, to me, and yeah, so it's going to run through the squad. They have a pretty good one. Pellegrini is a standout player, 26, so nearing his prime, probably got a good 2, 3, 4 years left in him. 4-star potential abilities, current abilities, probably met his potential, to be fair, but fantastic player to come to and pick him up, so happy with that. Also, ignore my rubbish haircut, mate. I really need a haircut. Should have got one before I done this video, but you know what, I'm committed to it now. Nakajima is another player, 3.5-star current, 3.5-star potential. Again, probably reached his potential, but 15 pace, 17 agility, 15 flair, technique's very high. I think he's going to do the job for us in our formation. Mahrez, I didn't actually sign. I'm not too happy about him being here. 3-star current, 3-star potential. He's 31, past his prime on 170 grand a week. But he was here last season on loan, and they had an automatic buy clause, so they paid 41 million for him before I even got here. Andre Silva's in the same boat, 26. I'm not too upset about him, but I don't play with a striker, so he's pretty pointless here. I'm going to try maybe loan him out, I suppose. Again, 30.5 million on a striker that scored 10 league goals isn't the best idea to me. I don't know why they've done that. It's poor business, but it is what it is. There's a few other players in here. Bernat, you can see the names here. Pause it if you wish to have a look at who we've signed, or at least who was here before we signed them, because I've given it a bit away here on some of the players I've brought in. Everyone will know I'm a massive Ozil fan. I support Arsenal in real life, and I was trying to sign this guy while I was at Lyon. He's now a free agent, 33 years of age, and he's been linked with Inter Milan in real life, so I thought it was quite fitting. I'm bringing in Mesut Ozil on a free. I think he'll do the job. We're also trying to bring in Federico Crescenzi and also Darcy Silva, as you can see here. And then Begovic is trying to force a move out of the club. Gabriel Barbosa has gone to Hoffenheim. A bit annoyed about that. Would have been nice to have him. But transfer history I got here. I tried signing Anthony Martial, actually. He went back to Man United, but he still had a 40 million release clause. I went to sign him, and he turned me down because I wouldn't give him a 10% yearly wage increase when he was demanding 150k. So if you do the maths on that, that's 15k a year extra. So he would go from 150 to like 165, and then from that it's like 16.5 grand. So just way too much money. So I wasn't going to do that. I turned him down. Then Man United gave him a new contract, but then Arsenal went in for him anyway, and they bought him for 26 million. And now he's on 205 grand a week, and I think he's going to thrive at Arsenal because he had a fantastic year for us. If you see here, look, 19 league goals, 28 games. Couldn't get him, so I was like, you know what? Inter Milan haven't been the best as of late. They haven't won a league title since 2009. We're now in 2010. We're now in 2022. So they have not been the best at all. Last year they came 7th. They came 5th the year before that. 6th. So they haven't even broken the top 4. I was like, realistically, buying big name players is a short-term solution, right? They have quite an old squad, if I'm correct in saying that. I don't actually have an age filter. But I believe they have quite an old squad. So I was like, you know what? We need to buy for the future. And the wages as well. We can't be buying any big names because our wage bill is pretty high. And Inter Milan aren't the team they once were. You know, they don't have tons and tons of money. So I had to sort of think, you know, what type of players am I going to bring in? So first of all, we'll start off with this loan signing at the bottom. Maybe I'll do it by date, actually. So as you see here, Silva, Mahrez, they were signed before I got here. Next up is Alessandro Soso for 13 million. Actually, this looks pretty steep now we have a full report on him. When I did the scout report, his potential was a lot higher than 3 stars. I've bought him for 13.25. Maybe I'm regretting that a little bit now because he doesn't look that good at all. Wait, the scout lied to me. He was much better when I scouted him. Okay, I've massively overpaid for him because 15 pace, 13 agility, 13 acceleration, 14 agility, 16 bravery is not good enough, mate. So yeah, I've messed up with this signing. But hopefully he should be alright. 6.75 million, I think he'll be alright. Maybe he'll develop and become a bit better. Alessandro Favuzzi, and now I'm a bit worried about all these. He's a good one. Here we go. 4-star potential with the, you know, he could possibly go 2 5-stars, right? Currently 2.5 stars, 16 decisions, passing 13, 14 technique, good stamina. You know, his physical's pretty good apart from pace. Physical's all in the green. Mentals aren't too bad. Flair's a bit low, but I guess he's just like your traditional solid centre midfielder. He's going to do a job, and we signed him for 7.5, and he's already worth 5.25, so I think that he's a pretty good signing. His potential is there. He's going to develop over time. Happy with him. Favuzzi, welcome to the club. Next up, Ilkka Luoma from, I think that's Helsinki. I think HJK are Helsinki. He's apparently wanted already on a loan. Again, I've risked it a bit on this one. Physical's pretty good. Mental's not the best, but he has good determination, good technique. First touch is decent, good crossing. Maybe I've messed up here. These signings aren't as good as when I looked at the scout report. I think you'll probably find out why I don't sign many wonder kids. Yeah, so we'll leave that one alone as well. Akraf Hakimi, this one I'm happy with. Got him on loan, valued at 25.5 million. We all know I love a wing back, and yeah, got him on loan. He's been loaned out his entire career, yet he's been getting, you know, above 7s consistently. He got above 7s all the way through his Dortmund career. Got a 7 at Real Madrid as well, so I don't know why they let him go out on loan. He is 23, got 54 caps for Morocco already, and just look at the deep, you know, the dark greens and the greens he has. Doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm not going to argue because we've got a good player there, and he's got potential to even improve even more, up to 4 stars. So I've done a good bit of business there finally. And then Francesco Ferrari, I signed him purely because of his name, primarily. 6'3" goalkeeper, and he has the potential to be 3.5, potentially 4.5 stars. So yeah, I'm happy with him. I'm actually going to move him to senior squad, and it could be that he might have to play this season because Begovic is not planning on sticking around, and our other keepers are equally as rubbish. So Ferrari could actually come in and be our goalkeeper this year. But yeah, we've got a few more in the works. We'll look at Crescenzi while he's here. As you can see, 4-star potential, potentially go up to 4.5, currently at 2. And I think he's pretty good. Got, again, very good physicals. The mentals, I guess we can do some work with, and he's not really a technical player. He's playing the CDM, so he doesn't need to be super technical. Just needs to be get his elbows a bit greasy, a bit dirty, and do a job. And then Darcy Silva is another wing back. I haven't even scouted him. He's valued at 94k, but with all these dark greens, I'm pretty happy and pretty hopeful about him. And so, yeah, we're hoping to bring him in for about 1.3, potentially go up to 3.3 million. So that is the situation for now. I don't really know what else I can cover this episode, because like I said, we're not playing any games today. I just thought I'd update you. We're at Inter Milan. I've now used a webcam, and this is in essence episode 1 of a new series. It's connected to the old series, but it's season 2. Let's put it as season 2. That's the best way I can describe it. And you know what? We play Genoa not far from here. I will catch you guys at the first game of the season. Right, the Genoa game is here. We've played the pre-season in Italy's works bizarre. It's just so bizarre. We've got friendlies in the middle of Serie A games. We've drew 3-3 against Zenit. And I mean, I've looked at the team, the formation. It was the formation that we used to use at Lyon, but I've developed a new one. I didn't want the series to feel too, sluggish, too the same, just new team, same formation. So I've got this one at the back, just in case we need it. We know it performs well, but I've got this one. It's called Kraken 2. I don't know why it's called Kraken 2, but you're probably like, what is this? This is never going to work. What is this? And there's one man that's not in the starting line. He's unregistered. That's probably why. Get Mesut Ozil in here, mate, because he's playing. He's definitely playing today. My man, Mesut Ozil, is definitely playing. But the reason I called it Kraken, one, I'm going to be rebranding my channel again. Yes, I know I did it recently, but I'm going to do it a bit better next time. And it's going to look much better. And something I'm considering is doing a Kraken logo or something around that. Secondly, Kraken has loads of tentacles. Will probably smother you to bits. And I feel like that's what this middle bit's about. It's all like long like its tentacles. Don't know why I've just done that. You can't see my arms. They're out of frame. But I feel like it's a bit Krakeny, a bit octopusy. Bit of a weird choice of words, that is. But that's the best way I can describe it. And where is Ozil? Where is it? I'm looking down here at him. I can't find him. Here he is. Mesut Ozil. He's coming on. Why does it say retiring? He's retiring next year, so he's actually here for a year. Why? Why is he here for 1 year? Flipping hell, mate. You can have so many subs on here on this as well. Oh, wait. Okay, so I've just signed a lot of wingers. You know what? Begovic. Do I trust Ferrari? Probably not. Where's Begovic gone? I want Begovic at least on the bench then. Do I trust Ferrari? No, I'm going to put Begovic back in goal. I need to be sensible here. But we're playing Genoa today. That's the lineup I'm going to go with. I'm going to test this formation. I haven't actually tested this formation yet. This could go horribly wrong. We could get our season off to the worst start imaginable. But we're in our home kit, which looks amazing. We've got Mesut Ozil. We've got Nainggolan. Oh my god, look how many numbers we have to do. 18 for Ozil. I'm not happy with that. What number suits Mesut Ozil? Let me have a look. I'm going to give him 70 because it looks kind of like 10, and I feel like it's just a very Italian number. They often have wacky numbers in Italy, so he gets number 70. That's right, Ozil's number 70. Here are the lineups. We're on the left-hand side, we're at home. It's Begovic with Bastoni and De Vrij. Bernat, Llorente, Nainggolan, Gagliardini, Hakimi make up our middle 5. And then we have Morutan, Mesut Ozil and Nakajima as our front 3. They have this weird circular formation that our old formation used to absolutely decimate. So maybe I have to go back to that because Italy and Italian teams love defensive football. And that formation we used at Lyon just decimates it. So maybe, as boring as it seems, I might have to go back to it. But they have Radu in goal, Marsano, Romagna, Capellaro, Martella, Corchia, Fossum. Oh, I love Fossum. Not in like I love him, but I used to have him on an old save and he just performs really well. Hiljemark, Caligari, Loretto and Kouami, but I feel like Fossum is a bit of a hidden gem. If you can get the chance to pick up Fossum and you're sort of like a middle of the pack club, definitely pick him up. He's actually really good. We're going to go to the dressing room, do what we always do. You're probably like, why don't I do the team talk myself? That's what you have assistants for. I don't need to do everything, so I'll get him to do it. We're playing the match. We're in our blue and black, and they're in their white, and this is the first time you've ever seen it. This is weird. This is going to be weird. I have to get used to seeing myself down here, on here. I have to, make sure I'm looking at the right spots. And that looks a bit awful, doesn't it? Our analysis doesn't look very structured and good. And look, why is there so many subs? 12 substitutes. For what? Oh, here we go. Shoya, corner kick. Oh, he's done it short. 9 Golan. I forgot I did a short corner on this. For De Vrij. Oh my god. I was looking down at the goal. He nearly scored. What is going on? I don't even know who's in. Did we sign Llorente this season? Was he here already? I need to get familiar with the squad still. I feel like the thing I liked about Lyon was when we were there for so long, I knew all the players inside and out. Ozil, look at him, mate. Number 70. And you know what I'm going to change him to? Advanced playmaker on support. That's the way he's going to thrive. Bernat, here we go. Whips it across. Ozil hasn't got the height. 9 Golan. Yes, what a goal. 9 Golan. Wait, what's going on? Why would it be offside? How's Ozil offside when it doesn't? He is offside, but he doesn't interfere with play. Why is that off? Well, that's not offside, is it, mate? Come on. I'm here celebrating. Get my webcam, make me look like a mug. The Foot Manager gods can definitely see this. They're making me look like a mug on purpose. I also need to stop smashing my mouse because I'm aware you're going to hear interference with my microphone. I don't have a microphone stand yet. At the end of the month, I will be getting one. But currently, I have a mouse mat that has my keyboard on it, my microphone on it, and my mouse on it. So every time I do a movement, it sends vibrations up the microphone, and you're going to hear like a bit of rumbling. I'm aware of it. I am working to fix it. So apologies for your ears while that happens. Whip in a corner, not a corner, cross. And it's a goal kick. And I'm not sure how I feel about this formation. Fitness-wise, we look awful because we haven't done any pre-season friendlies. Like literally... Look at our fitness compared to them. I've got my work cut out for us here. People say, oh, managing Inter Milan's easy. Have you seen our fitness? We've got a bunch of old men pretending to be footballers. I mean, aren't Genoa good? It's not even pronounced Genoa, isn't it Genoa? Are they good? Let's have a look. They come third this season. Hang on. First season, they got relegated. Oh no, they got relegated in the first season, so they weren't here second season. Then they got promoted and come third. Then they come ninth. No, they're not very good. They had one good season, and then they were actually in the Champions League. I remember them being in the Champions League. They've whipped in a. Oh no. Where does Moritan even play? Right, who we got on the bench? Mahrez is on the bench. Get him on. What are we doing here? We've got Marola. Don't know if Marola's any good. We're whipping him on. Oh no, actually, you know who I'm whipping on? Lautaro Martinez. He sounds better. Pellegrini can come on. Actually, wait, where does Llorente like playing? Here. Here we go. We're on to something here, lads. Right. I know it's boring. Oh, here we go. Hang on. We have a free kick. I know it's boring playing this formation again. But until I figure out the other one or something fresh, this is what we're going to have to go with. De Vrij. What's happening here? Back to Ozil. Oh, we're going to lose, aren't we? Oh, no. They're on the counter. Kouami. I have got tattoos, by the way. I'll show you them another video. Let's not get distracted because we are 1-0 down. And I feel like it's going to be a very rocky start to the season before we have any sign of any good form. One, they haven't had a chance to get used to any of these formations. And they're very complex formations, right? They aren't standard 4-4-2s or like anything normal, right? They are bonkers and like not. They're not normal. 9 Golan, mate, he's going to be my man. He's loving these long shots. They just aren't normal formations. I've just sprung them on the team. I'm going to shout at them, tighten up. Actually, no, I'm going to say get creative. Yeah, I just sprung it on them, and then I'm like, get on with it, perform well. So it's never going to happen, is it? So we haven't had any friendlies for them to get any fitness, used to the formation, anything. They're all new signings primarily as well, a new manager. So it's a big learning curve for them. So it's going to be rocky for the first, I reckon, like 10 or so games, maybe even more. But I reckon we're going to have a nice like middle of the season patch. I reckon we'll bottle it towards the end of the season. I don't think this goal counts, but yeah, it does. He's offside. Thank God. It should be 1-1 though. The 9 goal should not have been ruled out. But yeah, basically, I reckon we're going to have a rough first third of the season. Middle of the season will be all right. I reckon we'll scrape through the Europa League group stage. And then I reckon we'll perform well. And I reckon we'll bottle towards the end. And I think we'll end up in the Europa League again. 9 goal. But he's loving it. 9 goaling. I think we're going to end up near Champions League spots. We're going to end up with Europa League. And then I think we'll probably get pretty far in Europa League, but I think we'll bottle it and end up not winning that competition either. So I think this first year, don't expect anything from us. I mean, look how deep Ozil's come here. Maybe I shouldn't have signed Mesut Ozil. Maybe he's going to be my downfall as well. Although Hakimi, yes, come on, whipping a good cross. Ozil, head, Llorente. Gagliardini, Llorente, come on. Please, Bernat. Oh my God, Mahrez. I didn't even like Mahrez. I think Mahrez would do alright in Italy, actually, because it's not really fast-paced, and he's got the technical ability. He scored a good goal there. Mahrez, Riyad Mahrez. Yes, mate, come on. Look at that. Bernat, Juan Bernat. Lovely ball, lovely finish. Oh, inside the post. I've probably just made the weirdest face ever going, oh, but I don't care. We've equalised. To be fair, I was only behind for about 10 minutes. The game feels like it's going really slowly. 20 shots as well. We're not performing badly. Well, I'm proper stressing. It's not even been that bad. It's just that we don't have any fitness. And look how quickly the team's got into shape, actually. That's impressive. I'm leaving Ozil on, mate. Mesut Ozil is my favourite player in the world right now. And it's sad to see Arsenal, or Unai Emery, forcing him out the club almost. It is a bit of a shame to see. But Ozil, Gagliardini, Bernat. Come on. Lovely play. 9 goal and volleyed. What? Oh my God. Wow. I said he was going to be my favourite player. And if he does stuff like this. Look at that cross though. Bernat. That's wonderful. It bounced off the keeper. That's why it looks so mental. If he does stuff like that, he's my favourite player, mate. We're top of the league. There we go, mate. I was chatting a load of waffle before. We're going to walk the league. Remember, future Zach, remember to cut this clip, whack it back in when we end up like 7th. But we're performing all right, actually. I thought, statistically, I mean, goal-wise, it looked worse than it does statistically, although it's not over yet. Okay, I thought I was going to have to replay the clip and be saying we're going to walk the league already. But fortunately, that's not the case. Although, is it? Wow, that was close. Wow. 24 shots though to their 3. It looks like they've had so many highlights. Ozil with a corner. It's an alright corner. Seen better. Llorente. Oh, hang on. This is a good play. The camera angle's a bit weird. Whips it in. Ozil's there. Oh my God, imagine if he scored. Can we just see this game out though? Bernat. He's going to be my main man, I think. 49% fitness and he's loving it. Oh, that's a bloody whipper. Yes, Ozil, mate. Whip those in all day. I'm going to make a sub at the last couple minutes. Again, I don't know who any of these people are. Nope. Who wants to come on? Nope. Actually, yeah. Oh no, wait, I feel bad for Lautaro Martin. You know what? I don't care. Wait, the reason I'm going to do that was to get fitness, and I've just brought off a player I already brought on. You know what? I don't care, mate. I'm making a statement. Oh, hang on. Oh. He's hit the post. That's why he's coming off. Mahrez, though. 3-1, and I am in half a mind just to keep this formation, but I don't want it to be boring for you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel those changes. I don't want it to be boring for you guys just watching the same formation every club. That's why I tried doing something new, but I mean, this formation works. As I said, it dominates these like spherical, weird, deep formations that these clubs love to play. And you can see it here today. We switched to it. We've dominated the game. 3-1 now. I wouldn't say dominated the game. That's a lie. They've had their chances. But it just performs well. It does the job. You can see it here. Begovic now. Wow, wait, what? Why do I open my mouth? Why do I talk? What is this? Why have you put... Like, what is that? 3... Oh, no. What? This game has been bizarre. They've had 2 offside goals. We've had an offside goal. It's over, right? We got the win. We start our Serie A campaign with a win. I don't know how I feel about the squad, and I don't know how I feel about our chances this year, but I mean, it does not even show me that the division begins on the 31st of the 7th, but it's only the 30th, and we've already played a game. I think my game's broken. I think my game is broken, but that is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy, please drop it a like, helps out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see daily Football Manager content. The subscriptions help out a ton. A lot of people view my videos and then don't subscribe, but if you could subscribe, that would be great. I would appreciate it. And yeah, like always, I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.